Welcome to my channel. Today, we delve into the captivating world of pageantry, focusing on Africa's top performers in the Power 5 pageants. This includes Miss Supranational. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the top African powerhouses in this special feature. Pageantry has for many years been a source of national pride for many fans across the globe. With us officially being in Miss Supranational season, I thought we could have a look at the top performing countries at this pageant, and we are continuing with Best of the African Continent. Today, we're diving deep into the dynamic landscape of Africa, uncovering the top powerhouses that are shaping the continent's future. As the continent continues to modernize, we are starting to see more queens who are of high caliber in communication, styling, and overall beauty. Join us as we explore the top African powerhouses in this special feature. Let's dive in. Each African country brings its own unique charm and cultural richness. These contestants embody the spirit of their nations, showcasing not only their beauty but also resilience, talent, and heart to the stage. These ladies represent the essence of their homelands with pride and grace, showcasing the beauty, strength, and spirit that make Africa so special. Prepare to be inspired by the grace and power of these remarkable women. Since the inception of the pageant in 2009, a staggering 28 African countries have sent delegates to Poland. Among these are 8 countries that have placed at least once in the semi-finals. This includes Botswana, placing at the most recent pageant in 2023 with Debiel Moses reaching the top 24. Debiel represented her nation with elegance and poise. She displayed charm and skill on the stage. Cameroon also saw success at Miss Supranational in 2019 with the stunning Angélie Kasinda by placing in the top 25. Angélie was radiant, and she showcased her beauty, runway skill, and personality, and it was undeniable throughout the competition. Equatorial Guinea managed to place in the top 25 with Maria Lucretia Maliva in 2018. She was only 19, and though she was still very young, she exuded elegance and confidence, which led her to ultimately be awarded Miss Top Model Africa. Other one-time places include Gambia. Gambia managed to get to the top 20 with Fatou Khan in 2010. Khan, a political science and economics student, was quite a pleasant surprise to many followers of Miss Supranational. Gifty Bokai from Ghana also managed to place in the top 24 in the very competitive 2022 competition. However, with and beauty was captivating throughout, and as a result, she scored the 4th highest placement at the competition when she claimed the 3rd runner-up spot.
Because I know myself, I'm so strong woman, so I'm so happy to deserve it.
Happy answer of a happy girl.
Bidania looked like a doll on finals night, and her styling was on point throughout. Her performance managed to get her to the final Q&A, and at the end of the night, one of the tiaras. Gabon has done quite well at Miss Supranational in the early 2010s and is actually the very first African country to reach the top 5. In 2013, the beautiful Hilary Ondo got her country's very first placement in the finals. And a year later, in 2014, Magaline Gama managed to not only place, but place as the 2nd runner-up. Africa, more specifically Southern Africa, dominated Miss Supranational between the years of 2019 and 2022. Namibia started a trend by achieving the highest placement ever achieved by an African country at that point in time. They managed to get a 1st runner-up placement and a crown. Namibia has sent delegates to Miss Supranational intermittently since 2011, but only got their 1st placement in 2019. Even better, they placed as the 1st runner-up, thanks to the beautiful Yana Hanish, in 2019. Yana was one of the favorites to win, but ultimately placed 2nd to Thailand's Antonia Porcelt. In 2021, they won the big one and left with the crown, thanks to the blue-eyed beauty, Shanique Rabe. A fan favorite from the start, Shanique did not disappoint on finals night and won the judges' favor. As a result of her win, Namibia became the first ever African country to win the Miss Supranational crown. During the final Q&A, Shanique held her own, despite there being many impactful answers. She gave a sweet, yet socially impactful answer in light of the COVID pandemic. This is what cemented her win.
If I were to meet with the leader of my country, coming from a third world country, and seeing how he handled the COVID pandemic,
The following year, in 2022, Namibia managed a semi-final position after Julia Kitwe placed in the top 24. Unfortunately, they went unplaced at the 2023 competition. Like Namibia, South Africa too has sent delegates intermittently since 2011. However, they saw more success in their debut year. After the stunning, Desha Jerem managed a top 25 placement. Their second semi-final placement came a year later, in 2012, being represented by Michelle Geldenhuis. 9 years later, in 2021, South Africa placed as second runner-up thanks to the incredible Dr. Tato Mosel, who killed Evening Gown and Q&A, causing her to place as the third runner-up to neighbor Namibia's Shanique Rave. This would be the first time that 2 African countries would reach the finals in the pageant's history. History would continue to be made a year later at the incredibly competitive 2022 edition. History would continue to be made a year later, in 2022, when the gorgeous Lilium Swain would become South Africa's first winner at Miss Supranational. She is also the first Black woman to win the crown, and only the second African to win. Lalila was set to take the crown the moment she was announced as South Africa's representative. With her amazing bone structure, impeccable communication skills, intelligence, and runway presence, it's easy to see why she walked away with the crown.
I actually used to suffer from losing things that I don't have, and I think it stems from the fear of perfection or pressures of the world and trying to.
At the 2023 pageant, the lovable Ayanda Tebeth managed to get South Africa's third semi-final placement and went on to win Miss Congeniality. South Africa is sending another strong candidate. Let's see how well they do this year. It is evident that Namibia and South Africa have done exceptionally well at Miss Supranational. However, South Africa is the only African country to walk away with a crown, a second runner-up placement, and 3 semi-final placements, thus making it the best-performing African country. Although, Namibia is not far behind, walking away with a crown, a first runner-up placement, and 1 semi-final placement. If these 2 countries continue what they're doing in pageantry and other African countries follow suit, African pageantry could prove to be unstoppable. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring more awesome content your way. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more exciting videos.